It's your media art specialist, D.Bail. I'm in the building with the Talk of New York, Tony Yayo. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my brother. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to see you again, man. I mean, last time I spoke to you was '05. You know what I'm saying? The energy was crazy. Your album was about to drop. Crack album, man.
Still love all the fans for that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Now, I want to ask you about, some of the changes that have taken place in the music business since '05 and how it's affected you personally as an artist and some of the things that you're doing differently now. You know what I'm saying?
I think everything changes in the game. I always heard 50 say the realest thing was went from ADAT to tape to CD to CD to now internet.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? With websites like this50.com, it gives artists like me big outlet without having a label really behind me.
Right.
Independently, I put out videos like Candyman, for instance. That was done with an HD handheld camera.
Right.
For the artists that's out there, and this is real nigga shit, and I got 2.5 million hits. You know what I mean? So now it's easier where artists can get out there and promote themselves and really do it on your own. Really, it's not complaints. You just get a little nice HD camera, which you can get. Everything's HD now.
Yeah.
Blackberries is looking good and shit.
Yeah.
So, it's like you can go out there and promote yourself. You know what I mean? As an artist, and I think that's what really changed, man. Like a lot of artists now, you never know who could be found on the internet.
That's
true.
What I'm saying? A lot of beat makers is getting found,
man. A lot of beat makers being found, a lot of new talent, and you never know what a nigga is gonna watch on the internet.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing I remember about our interview. You said that you wasn't necessarily looking for the big name producers. Like if the cat is in the basement grinding it out, he got heat. You definitely give him a shot.
Like we just was talking about Apex.
Yeah.
Get Money. He was a fairly new producer, and that was like one of the biggest beats on Curtis' album. And that just came through the office. Somebody actually tried to steal that from Apex. I forgot the dude's name, but shout out to Apex.
Shout out Apex,
and,
man.
It doesn't matter if you have a big name, you're a big name producer or a little name producer. It's all the same ground to me. You know what I'm saying? Like my first album, I had Punch on there, So Seductive. He just produced my new single, Pass Patron.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't matter if you're in the basement or in $1 million studio. You know what I mean?
You get it rocking,
You got a hot beat. I think a lot of producers out there got hot beats. It's just the artist didn't hear it yet. You being a producer, you might have 100 beats in the stash. You know what I mean? And if your niggas listening to them all day, they get used to them.
Right.
If you listen to it all day, of course you're going to get used to it.
Definitely.
But for an artist, he never got used to it. Like I Get Money was in Apex stash.
Right.
He didn't realize what that was.
Right. He was holding on to that for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Now, I got to let you know, man, I'm also hosting for a new show called Mix Show 360. It's coming out of the Just Those Mixtape Awards, which will be back in 2011. So rest in peace to Justo, first off, man. And I got to give you major props, man, because you definitely one of the mixtape pioneers, man. And a lot of people don't realize Yayo puts out consistent mixtapes. He drops all the time, man. I think he was one of the first East Coast artists that had a DJ Drama mixtape, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to DJ Drama. I just dropped that. I dropped Bloody Christmas. I dropped SOD 1 and 2.
Crazy.
I dropped Gunpowder Groove. I'm about to drop another one featuring my man D.Bail.
Word.
Talent come out of Detroit. With like I said, with opportunities like having outlets like this50.com, always shout them out because, I done put videos out there that got, 800,000 hits. 1.2 million, 2.5, because you can check the views.
Definitely.
And look on the videos and see where they stopped at. Some stopped at 3-4 million.
Right.
So now I have the outlets and advantage, to put stuff out, thanks to 50 and this 50.com.
No doubt.
Just use the internet to, my capabilities. You gotta change with the times.
Right.
That's the kind of person I am. I'm a hustler.
No doubt,
so,
man.
You know what I mean? You gotta change with the times. The internet was popping, like even with the people that are making DVDs are going to the internet.
Yep.
Music now is going on the internet.
Yeah.
So the average nigga or average female that would pick up a CD.
Right.
You could go buy that in your house.
Yeah.
Your daughter or your kids or whatever, they know how to buy that shit.
Right. Yeah, I noticed, man, like the DVD game kind of slowed down a lot. As of 3-4 years ago, cats was dropping DVDs every 2 weeks, but now.
And what's funny is why Junior got to change with the times is because the DVDs and the mixtape era is what made Junior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, smacks, full DVDs, all the DVDs that was out that was in the streets was being seen.
Right.
You know, that's when you seen us with the guns on the bus.
Right. It was serious.
You know, in the field. You know, niggas was really in them trenches like that. You know, 50 just finished getting shot. Them DVDs and them mixtapes is what made G.
Yeah, classic, man. Classic, man. It just gave the visual. I mean, the mixtapes was raw, and y'all just set the precedent for like the like mixtapes being like an album. Like G Unit definitely started that, man.
I take the time out to still, you know, fuck with people and like you said you haven't seen me since 2005.
05, man.
You know, it's all love. You know,
appreciate
being on your DVD or being on all these other people's DVDs could have helped me sell more records.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's to the point now where I pay homage to all niggas that's doing their DVD thing, to all the niggas that's doing their mixtape thing. You know, I still pay homage and I still would do it.
That's what's up. Because after we shot that interview, I got the DVD and I ended up moving down to Orlando to do an internship. And I remember telling cats, like, I just interviewed Tony Yayo. Cats in Orlando was bugging. Nah. I put the DVD on. It's like my life changed, man. So, you know what I'm saying? And it was good exposure.
I mean, you know, it was good exposure. And, you know, people in Orlando, the cats out there got a chance to, you know, check out what I was saying on the DVD.
Definitely.
So to me, you know, in this business, it's one hand washing another.
Definitely, man.
You know, it's the business, man. You know, when niggas don't want to interview, that's when you stop worrying.
Right.
You know, when you stop worrying and shit.
That's true, man.
As long as niggas want interviews, I'ma do them, man. You know, as long as niggas want autographs, I'ma sign them.
Right on.
That's what it is, man.
Right on. So let's talk about your new joint, Pass the Patron, man. What was the inspiration behind that, man?
You know, summertime's coming. Everybody like to drink, have a good time, party. You know what I mean? Patron is like one of my favorite drinks.
No doubt.
This is just a quick record I just put out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to iTunes. Just put it out there. You know, after success of Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, I was like, yo, hey, let me put out something.
Right.
I put out, you know, people was used to me putting out the, you know, gangster shit.
Right.
You know, and it's coming back. You know, and I still was being me on Pass the Patron. I'm happy with the success of the record.
Yeah.
50 Cent is on it. The video was cool. And just we moving on and, you know, keep dropping singles till eventually the album comes.
All right. You know, so, like, what's the situation looking like right now in terms of dropping an album or distribution?
I can't really get into all that now, but, you know, big things are going on with G-Unit. You know, fucking with a dude like 50, we never make fucked up decisions or messed up mistakes. You know, we're going to get our money regardless.
That's what
it is. Like, I took time on my day today. I was swimming with my daughter this morning. You know,
right on.
You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta keep working, you know?
Hey, man, I totally respect that, man. And I saw something else, too, man, in terms of the leukemia drive, man. Seeing you 50 donated some blood, man. That was big, man. You want to speak a little bit about that?
You know, the bone donor thing, it's a beautiful thing, you know? I mean, there's a lot of people that's sick out there. So if they need our help, you know, we definitely, you know, we look out for them. 50, me, anybody in the unit, you know what I mean? That could be your sister, your little sister. It could be a blood type that nobody could find. And if I happen to be the donor and I could save her, you know, you're going to love me forever, man. You know what I mean? Or I'll love you forever, you know, because you never know, man. Everybody's in a predicament. We at fucked up times right now. You know, everybody needs help. Everybody might not have the same money or the same things the next man might have or the next woman might have, but, you know, you just got to be helpful.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk.
That's when that G-Unity Foundation comes into play. Like, a lot of niggas don't know, a lot of people don't know the positive things that G-Unit do. Like, we go to these women's shelters, you know, domestic violence shelters. We go to regular shelters. We give clothes. We go to schools. We buy books. Millions of dollars. If you ever look up G-Unity Foundation, you'll see what it's about, man.
Oh, I seen it. That was you parlayed into my next question perfectly, man. Because like I said, a lot of artists, you know, they promote these messages and whatnot, but they're not in the community doing stuff. And I always read about G-Unity doing stuff, going back to South Jamaica.
I think when people see artists, they look at them like, you know, sometimes it's bloodsuckers. You know, sometimes they look at it like, yo, niggas taking all the money from the hood, we buying these CDs, we made them rich. I look at the people as what made us. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget that, as well as 50. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, the niggas, you know, I'm just saying niggas. So
it's all good, man. It's all good.
I feel like I'm with my homies, bro, for sure.
Word.
So it's like, you know, we did over Baisley. We had 40 Day where we had, you know, like over 18 buses of kids from the projects. You know what I mean?
It's big, man.
We did over Baisley Project. We did over Baisley Park for all the elders in there. You know, they have nice gardens now. You know, of course, a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as well as going to these shelters, hands-on and going to these schools and giving them books. You know, me as well as 50 and Banks, we involved. I mean, I done worked in soup kitchens before, like making food, you know, cooking up food and, you know, helping people in the kitchen for Thanksgiving and all that.
That's real, man.
You never want to feel, I never want to feel like a bloodsucker. Like, I never want to feel like I get from the poor and I'm rich and don't never give back. So that's why I want to, even when a dude run up on me with a CD, I'll take time to listen to it. I'll listen to it, you know, I'll take time. I got a chance to go to Detroit, found the new artist D.Bail, I'm working with him, you know. It's rough out there too. Not only in New York, you go to like Detroit, I had experience because I just did SWAT too. So I was out there for a couple of weeks. I had a stunt coordinator and stuff like that.
Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you, man. In my meanwhile, like my meantime going through the Detroit, I was seeing schools shut down, little kids on the corner. You know, shit was looking fucked up. You know what I mean? So, you know, anybody that can help, give an opportunity to, man, you know, so
real
good,
talk.
man. You know, we do look out. We're not like niggas that you can't get in contact with or not find, or we looking for artists, we looking for beats, we looking for talent, point blank period.
All right, that's what it is, man. So y'all already know what it is, man. I appreciate Yayo taking the time out to sit down with your media art specialist, D.Bail. Shout out to all the youth out there that's pushing and following your dreams.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's the
Don't
message.
let nobody stop you, man.
That's what it
your
is.
Dreams can come true, you know, like, you know, G-Unit as a group, as a whole, we've been through a lot of things in the industry. Like, a lot of people, you know, see the beef and see all that stuff. At the end of the day, you got 3 brothers from the hood that didn't really have a pot to piss in and a window to throw out of it. Throw it out of. And they're successful now. They're here to talk about it. You know?
And stuck together throughout all of that.
And we fed a lot of families and a lot of niggas eat off of this shit.
So,
you know, if you out there, if you doing your music, keep going hard, keep doing what you do. Either you're a producer, actor, you can do it, man.
No doubt, man.
You know?
So, yo, man, I appreciate your time today, my brother. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You can cop that Pass the Patron on iTunes right now.
You with the media art specialist.
All right, D.Bail, man, I'm in the building.
Man.
Thank you, bro.
That's what it is.
Appreciate it, man. So y'all stay tuned. We gonna holler at y'all. You can check this out on dbail.blogspot.com.
Jersey too, man.
Yeah, Plainfield.
You know what it is? Newark, Camden, Plainfield, Patterson.
All that.
The list goes on and on. If I didn't shoot you out, shout you out, don't shoot me out. Don't shoot me.
No
That's
doubt.
how I get in Jersey, man. Shout out to all the homies in Jersey. All
Word.
the ladies out there.
Real talk, man. We gonna holler at y'all. Keep rustling, keep grinding.
Yeah, because when we shot the